Welcome to the Weekly Slog. My name's Ben, and Stephen's not here because, well, stuff him, he's not here really, is he? But we are going to Supernova, and as you can see here with me,
Hi, I'm Skyrim Cosplay, and this is my war machine.
Dark Force cosplay, and I'm cosplaying Wolverine from Age of Apocalypse.
I'm Spartan 426358 of Silver Stormheart Productions.
Hi, I'm Annie Cosplay and I'm Wonder Woman.
Holographic cosplay as Negasonic Teenage Warhead.
I'm Julian from Daredevil Cosplay. I come Supernova. I'll be Frank Castle. The Punisher!
talking about cosplay. What is it? How did you get into it? And why is nobody really, talk to you about this? What's going on? What is the cosplay? Why the cosplay?
Well, people don't answer those questions, they just take a picture and go, pretty much.
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Do you get hugs and things? People come up to you and just get all...
Yeah. It gets,
Yeah.
I feel like cheap horse though sometimes, but it's okay.
Some people are just easily
Was this
accessible.
PG? This is PG?
No.
Oh, okay.
There's great moments when you get a hug from a child that recognises a character, comes up, hugs you. It's awesome.
And what about the weird moments? There's got to be weird moments.
Oh yeah.
Everybody has a weird
lots
moment, right?
of
I've had my
weird moments.
junk grabbed numerous times.
What?
Jump, what?
Junk. Yeah. Especially in Iron Man. I went to Supernova in Sydney and because I've got an Iron Man suit as well.
Okay.
And the guy normally, lots of people touch it and ask me what's it made of, because it's made of foam, but I've got a coating over it, so it looks like it's harder plastic. Some people even think it's metal. One guy came up to me and said, "Can I touch it?" I assumed he meant my suit. I said, "Yeah," and I've got very limited vision, very similar to War Machine here, and so I couldn't see, but all I felt was this hand cupping my spandex wearing.
Did you tell them you hadn't finished those bits yet? Or?
Oh well, there's a cod
There's
piece
the-
going over,
okay.
but he very well, negotiated past that.
Awkward.
Yeah. So there you go. Lesson for you lot who are planning to go to Supernova this year and cosplay. Mousetrap.
Yeah.
I am serious. I don't know which camera I'm talking to and I don't care. But mousetrap. Yes, you.
And define touch it.
And I am sorry for pointing. That's rude.
At least buy them
In
breakfast
some,
first.
in some countries.
Or
Not at me, Frank. Not at me, please. But so obviously you love it, but is it just for the appreciation of the character or that particular storyline, or what is it
It's
about?
a hobby as
It's a
well.
hobby.
I mean, like, you're kind of reverse engineering photos, or sometimes, if you're lucky, like 3D images. And it's art. It's like big kid arts and crafts, because you're reverse engineering things. You're working with your hands. It's a bit better than just sitting around watching TV.
Plus the gratification when you're actually working on it. Like for me, this took me 2 years. It's my first one, and to actually finish it after 2 years and actually show it is, wow, it's just amazing.
So 2 years to make.
Yeah, because it was my first one, so it took me ages. I had to learn how to do electronics. I had to learn how to use foam, and I stuffed up a lot. But yeah, 2 years. I'm trying to cut that down, obviously. But yeah.
Yeah, there can be a lot of procrastination as well.
Oh yeah.
Overwatch.
Yeah.
Wait, you're all Overwatch players?
Not me.
I think
cosplay.
the back row is, we're all Overwatch.
You're all the losers.
Hey.
Excuse me. Do you know what Blizzard make? Come on.
I didn't start this argument. Pew, pew, pew. But everyone's experiencing this. What have you learned from it overall, from cosplaying? I mean,
Making stuff. Wow.
Making
like,
stuff.
like it's so cool because like you see something really nice, like a new movie or a new game like Overwatch, and you start thinking like, can this be a costume? It looks cool, and you start to think about how to make it and stuff like that, and then it just opens up your world. It's like, I can make that, or I can't make this, but I can learn it, and it's sort of like self-development. So it's a lot of things involved, but
No, that's good.
just-
I like that. Self-development. Why did you bring that up?
Well, I mean, like before I did this, I didn't know how electronics. I didn't know how that worked. Like negative, positive, no idea, you know. And then like arts and crafts, gluing stuff together, and you know, manufacturing like pieces of wood, like cutting it up, or anything. And I started getting into tools because of that too. And you're just creating something, and it's not like you're creating like a table or a chair. You're creating something you're wearing, and you're part of it. So you're creating it for yourself. So in a way, it's an extension of yourself, I guess.
Okay.
But yeah.
So I'm sure you all feel proud of who you are as those chosen characters then.
Oh yeah, you have to love it.
Yeah?
You have to love
Have to love it.
There's usually a lot of research that's involved as well into the character. You don't want to walk into a con and not know anything about a character.
I'm just
Because
trying
you will
to.
get asked questions.
I'm just
Yes.
trying to face right on the camera here. So that's all I have to do.
Yes. No, when I first started doing Wolverine,
I just realised how bad this looks. No. It's just on the camera right now. On the camera right now.
when I first cosplayed Wolverine, I had a 6-year-old boy ask me about something in the comics,
Yeah.
which totally stumped me.
Oh,
So
shame.
since that moment, I've researched Wolverine constantly.
Fine.
Yeah. I was a big fan of the movies at first. Don't hate me. As soon as I started cosplaying the character, I got more into the comics, and I was a fan of the animated series, of course. I think every kid was growing up. But yeah, the research involved is awesome.
Okay. Sweet. Bailey, which is close up for them at the back.
This one.
That one. Plea face to the camera, please. No, plea face.
Please.
Yeah, just a plea
Please,
face.
please.
Don't look. You said you were a fan of the movies.
Ah,
Please don't hate me. So
I can't
just a
do
lovely-
it. I can't do it. Please don't hate me face.
But sometimes
Puppy dog eyes.
puppy dog eyes. Wolfie can do
Don't
puppy
hate
dog
me.
eyes.
That's the best you get, bud.
That's the best I get.
But this is what happens when you spend so much time making a costume. You develop that energy, you learn that character, you become that character, and like it's like performance art. So it's like a combination of various art skills, like with the painting and with the crafting. There's sometimes carpentry, electronics. There's a theater aspect to it, because when you dress up and you've spent so long looking at this character and realizing their poses, their voice, and it's acting, it's art, it's a lot of things, and it's fun.
It's definitely art and self-expression.
Yeah.
Like you're expressing, I look at it as, you have painters who will go to the ocean and paint the ocean. Well, they're doing art. All I'm doing is doing the same thing, except I'm building a costume, or I'm making something or a prop that means something to me, or it's from a comic I've read or something, and that character means something to me, so I'm bringing it to life, I'm giving that. That's how my art, to me that's art.
Okay.
I agree.
Yeah.
Yep. I call myself an artist.
Yes.
Yeah.
Some people might joke, but
Yeah.
it's the way it is.
Now, out of all this, because I mean, obviously, most of you have been doing this for a couple of years now, I guess. Yeah.
No.
Oh, actually, yeah, 2 years. Yeah.
Yeah, you've been building for it.
Oh, the same project. Okay.
I think it's more than a year. Yeah, you can take a
Yeah.
couple.
Well, I mean, I've cosplayed before, but it's usually I started off with like bought costumes, and then I started modifying it, and that's when you really start, because you sort of get your feet wet a bit.
Yeah.
Because it's really daunting the first time, because you put on a costume and like
First day.
yeah, first
It's
day,
scary.
very daunting, because people would judge you and like, oh, they criticize me, blah blah blah. And I sort of noticed people that actually get into this are a little bit insecure about doing this at the first time, so it's quite daunting. And then you build up to it, I guess, to making your own costume.
The real trick is not peeing your pants.
Yeah. All right, that's a day to Steven, the other host. You have to dress because you were talking about Smurfs in the first episode. If you're available, Smurf for Supernova. Dress up as a Smurf.
It will give me nightmares.
Actually, no, he hates Smurfs, doesn't he? You have to dress up as Gargamel. I have to dress up as a Smurf. Oh.
I don't think I want to go to Supernova anymore.
It's no.
Sorry, I've just got the Smurf theme song going.
Sorry.
Sing it.
Sorry, no.
What? Na, 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 na. Yeah, everybody.
Oh, I regret saying that.
Where were we?
Smooth.
We ended on Smurfs. Oh, Stephen, damn you. Ruined another episode with Smurfs.
Are you gonna dress up?
No.
Are you going?
Yeah.
I will be going. I'll probably be working as such, but I don't know if I'll actually. But I'm not much of a dress up type guy.
Oh, okay.
Until you do it that first time.
Wait, is this peer pressure?
Yep.
It is.
Do a cosplay.
Do it. One of us. One of us. One of us.
Play. You got the hair for it. I mean, come
No,
on.
I can already cosplay.
And you can't cosplay yourself either, okay?
Wait, people. No, hold up. People cosplay as themselves.
No, it's a joke.
Okay,
But,
good.
Like,
Well, actually, there was someone who cosplayed one of the judges for Supernova, I think it was.
Well, they cosplayed as a judge.
Yes, they cosplayed the judge that was judging the cosplays.
So they stalked them down, found out what they were dressed like for that day.
Yes.
Okay.
I think
Dedication. That's not creepy at all.
Punisher, can you take care of that?
That scares me. Hugh Jackman, he, at one of the
Oh, yeah.
Comic Cons, he actually dressed up as Wolverine, as the character he plays, and he went through the foyer, and some people went up to him and said, "Oh, you look good, but you're too tall." That was Hugh Jackman.
You actually notice a lot of stars are doing that kind of thing now into cosplay.
Maisie Williams did that.
Yeah.
She dressed as Spider-Man, so she will get mobbed on the floor.
Adam Savage does that a lot, but
Oh,
his
yeah.
always have some kind of hood or a cloak or something
Yeah.
he disguises, but
You don't know it's them,
Ruffalo.
so they've got something, so
But
you
in
can't tell
general-
it's them. But it's, they can walk the con floor, just and look at it without being mobbed, and they get to see what we feel like sometimes. Yeah.
Bryan Cranston wore a Walter White mask.
That was awesome.
Sneaky.
Yeah.
Yep, he wore a realistic full head face mask of Walter White dressed up, and then he walked up to one of his panels he was starring in, took off the mask, it was him.
And everyone went,
Cheeky, cheeky.
I'm not nerdy enough. You can tell now. That's
Here's
kind
the start.
No, I kind of feel normal, but I don't even know what that is. And welcome back to the Weekly Slog.
We never left.
Because we never left. Thank you, Bailey. That's right, for those of you at home who can't see him, it's for your own benefit. Anyway, back to, talking about cosplay here, as we were previously. Yes, since it's developed quite a following, do you guys have followings yourselves? Do you have people who follow you? People who hunt you down?
Yes.
It's almost all of us each other.
And yes,
Not
no.
that many.
Yeah, but
I think Julian's got the
yeah,
most.
Julian's got the most.
It's not about numbers, I guess.
at the moment.
It's
No.
really, yeah, it's very
It
interesting.
doesn't make a difference.
I'm not saying it was about numbers. I'm not saying it's about a popularity game, but it's just that do you find people
Yeah.
want to see what you're doing?
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
good. It feels great to be appreciated by these people are following you because they like what you're doing. So it's like you might make something and you feel good about that you've done it yourself and you've got your own appreciation for it. But that other people do as well is that's very gratifying.
Okay. Well, it's a problem-solving thing too. Like I follow Julian's because it's interesting to see how he builds the stuff, and I'm like, wow, that's a good way to solve that problem. Or and that's how he made it. That maybe I should try that new material. Then you start expanding your skill set. Like I want to get into airbrushing, which these two guys are already sort of getting into. So I want to get into that too. So it's, yeah. So that's why we sort of follow each other and we support each other with that in that regard too.
Yeah, I think it's the main thing. If you get a young person, say, ask you a question over your page and that, you always try and be supportive, help them out, and that's a good thing. And like being at a con and having someone come up to you and go, hey, I follow you on Facebook, it's pretty damn awesome, I tell you.
And where can we follow you?
Not to
Shameless
my
self.
home.
You guys don't actually have to say anything. What we will do is we'll include a link in the description.
Yeah.
Yeah, cool.
And I'm not going to point. I just pointed down. Yeah, because that's what everybody does when it's necessary to mention that the description is below video.
Whoops. Right.
But yeah, thank you very much. I don't know how to talk to all of you as one person because I'm having to look around like this. Can I just thank you all as a group?
Yeah.
Of course.
Yes. Okay. What do I call you as a group? If this was a superhero team on its own, what would it be?
Bunch of losers.
Okay. And thank you very much to a bunch of losers.
No.
No.
No, we're done.
No.
I want to say X-Men, but it's clearly...
No.
X-Men.
Can we come up with a fake name?
Mostly.
Just for...
Yeah, Marvelous.
Oh, just for the sake of everyone at home, this is not gonna... I mean, the group name that we come up with here will not actually be a Facebook page, a special Twitter account,
Or it
the-
may be.
or anything.
Or could be.
I've spoken too early.
Challenge accepted.
Okay, but hopefully we'll see you all at Supernova, yes?
Yes,
Oh,
no.
yeah. Come and see us at Supernova too. Make sure you say hello. Yeah.
We'll probably be in different costumes,
Yeah.
maybe.